The oldest model village in the world sends a call out for Her Majesty the Queen to revisit. The unique family attraction in Buckinghamshire, BEKONSCOT Model Village, celebrates its 90th anniversary this year, 2019, and is on the lookout for someone to cut the anniversary ribbon. Little miniature locomotive trains chug through the tiny towns and countryside of BEKONSCOT 7 hours a day and 7 days a week. Home to 3,000 miniature residents, frequently visited by Her Majesty the Queen, who was first brought along at the age of 8 in 1934 by her grandmother, Queen Mary. Their presence helped to spread the word about the magical mini world of wonder that was open for all to enjoy. Managing Director Brian Newman-Smith tells us what's been going on at BEKONSCOT and what's in store for the future.
At Easter, we run a bunny hunt in the village, so you have to find 10 bunnies, then you get a little chocolate egg, and that goes down very well. And then over here we'll have a face painter in a cabin over there, log cabin, and then we have an entertainer. So that will be the Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday. And the entertainer, he is very good. It's called Professor Crump. You might see him on stilts, or he might be on his own feet, sort of doing balloon tricks and entertaining the children, really. And it is great, it really is. It's a unique place, and it depicts rural England in the 1930s. So it gives you an insight as to what it was like. We've got various models that move, the threshing machine, which you wouldn't see now. We've got a working coal mine. There's all these little bits. We've got a house on fire, and the firemen there are putting it out. It's taken them 90 years to put this fire out, and they still can't do it. But you know, all little things that just focus your attention. On the lake, there's boats going round. So it's all little things that are there. And it's not, there's no white knuckle rides or anything like that. It is different. And when you come in, you come up the drive and you don't know what you're coming to. And as soon as you turn the corner, you get that wow factor. And that is I've been standing by the entrance and hear people and children. And then they move a bit further and then they see the Gauge 1 railway. And you've got them there. That's it. I just love it. Enid Blyton was a neighbour of our founder, and their gardens met at the bottom. They used to chat over the fence, and she actually wrote the Enchanted Village for us, which was fantastic. We still sell that now. She didn't write, an interesting thing, that she didn't write Nodding, Big Ears, the famous fire. She didn't write any of those until she came to Beaconsfield. Which is interesting. She obviously had it in her mind, but was it the model village that triggered it? And who knows? But it was a wonderful thing. And we've got her house here, a model of her house. And if you look in the garden, there she is typing away. She could do 10,000 words with 2 fingers. That's all she did. And you know, obviously very strong fingers doing that on an old-fashioned typewriter. So the founder got to know her really well. If you haven't been here before, and if you've been here before, do come again, because whenever you come here, you can't see it all. So you could come 10 times and there's still things you think, oh, I don't remember that, and I don't remember this. So yes, do come. It started as a hobby. Roland Callingham is our founder, and he was into models, and one day he was asked to get all these models out of his house. So he was an entrepreneur, a London accountant, so he bought 4 acres of land. Where the big pond is, that was his swimming pool, And where we're sitting now, this was the tennis courts, and high society would come down, play tennis, have a swim, and then he started putting the models around and buildings. Then the train came in, the gauge on railway, and really that's how it started. It was August the 4th 1929 he opened it to the public for the first time. So this year we're 90 years old. Not me personally, but the BEKONSCOT is 90 years old, and we are the oldest model village in the world. Her Majesty the Queen came 3 times as a child, and that was unique. She came actually the day before her 8th birthday on one of them, and we're trying to get her back. It would be lovely if she could come back for our 90th. I would die a happy man if that were the case. So we haven't got anyone yet to cut the ribbon, but we're still working on that. But on that particular day, we're going to have, it's going to be almost like a church fete. So we're going to have various 1930s games and pit callers and things like this. So it might be the coconut shy, it might be things like that. So we're going to be scattered around. So it gives that 1930s effect, and that the girls in the tea room are going to wear what they wore, sort of white pinnies and white things on their head. So you know, it gives that atmosphere all the way around. That date is Saturday the 3rd of August. So it's just for one day. So we just want nice weather, and yes, it'll be a good day.